like upon a star. And welcome to my channel. I gotta step a little bit closer because I have my headphones in today. Because we're gonna do a tippy tap roundup for you. I really love it when ASMR artists tap with their pads of their fingers and you can hear the sticky sounds. I love those. Oh my gosh. It's so good. And I wanted to start by bringing in a little bit of light to your world from mine. I got these fake candles off the internet a long time ago, and they're still kicking. I've taken them to many a festival to set the vibe. They do that really well. You're gonna have to excuse me because I know this is a tapping video, but having fake nails was giving me sensory overload, so I had to take them off. I do my own nails usually, but they typically only last a couple days because I cannot stand how they feel on my fingers for too long. I also work with plants, so having long fingernails for a long period of time just doesn't make sense. But I do it for y'all. And sometimes for me. Sometimes it makes me feel fancy. Okay, I'm gonna let you take as much of this light as you need right now in the darker times of the year, and just take in that light, the light we're sharing between you and me. The comfort of it, the joy and the warmth that something so simple can bring. Okay. I just have a bunch of fun stuff that some of it's new, some of it isn't, that we're just gonna tap on, and I'm gonna talk to you. If you don't like that kind of video, I'm not gonna be offended. Let's see, start with one. I got these at a recent art show that my sister was painting at. They are an artist, and a very good one at that. this one is a cauldron, and me and my sister have matching cauldrons. Oh, it sounds better with just one. I'm also waiting for my contacts to come in the mail. So unfortunately, we're just gonna have to deal with the ring light and the glasses. They should be here soon. That's a cool sound. I just wanted to do an old school video today. These are really fun for me because I also like when I pop my headphones in. I'm exploring the sound just as much as you are when you're experiencing it for the first time. And it's fun. Here's another piece of art. It's not new. It's actually kind of old. I don't even remember where I got this one. But it is signed on the back, Acrylic Boots. So maybe they're lookable. It's a mixed media, and I don't know if you can see the glitter and the gold. Oh, this is right up my alley. And I like to set it on my altar right now in the deep winter. I'm so sorry if you can hear those sounds in the background, because I know a lot of people have mentioned the hum. Unfortunately, the room that I film in shares a wall with my neighbor, and there's literally nothing I can do about it. It was working out just fine because he worked in the office, and I don't know what happened, but excuse me, he's home all the time now. So anytime he turns like the bathroom fan on, or his refrigerator runs, or like literally anything, we hear it. At least in the video. I can't really hear it in real life, but this microphone definitely picks it up. And I try to do my best in post. But this mic is just sensitive like that. And I don't have the time or effort currently in my energy reserves to learn more about audio. I will eventually, but right now I can't focus on that. So, and I kind of like the brown noise, white noise in the background sometimes, so I don't know. Hopefully it's not too annoying for everybody. Okay, let's move on. Next, what I have for you is a candle holder. I guess we're doing like winter themed stuff today because you put a candle in there, and if you can see, it's like this winter forest pattern that I absolutely love. It casts it on the wall, which is super cool. It's also tin, which means I can easily take it places for when I'm doing group rituals or meditations, or just setting a mood somewhere. A lot have people bring me into their spaces to set the energy. I facilitate workshops around plants and spirituality and gardening, so it's very helpful for me to have things like this that can all tie together, like spirituality and my love of nature, and set a great vibe so simply. And I thrift all of this, and I love finding this. I even love that it's gold on the inside. Ugh, gold is my thing. I'm a gold girly. I actually really like mixed metals, but if I had to pick, it's gold. Okay, we'll move on from that, even though I really like the tin sounds. Let's try the fingers, the pipets of the fingers. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Okay. Oh, this little bit random, but oh, let me see. Okay, but this is why that sticky sound. I love that sound. I love this lotion, which is why I have a miniature of it, but I only really like a few of the scents, this being one of them. I have a super sensitive nose, and I don't like synthetic smells. So they have like an apple or apricot and jasmine scent in the spring, and then this in the cold ones. So those are the two I usually stick to. And I have super dry skin, so I go through lotion like it's nobody's business, really. That might be too much information, but I like to be soft, and I like to smell good, and I don't like to put a bunch of synthetic crap on my skin. So I have needs and I have standards, and lucky for me, this little teeny bottle also makes these delightful tippy tap sounds. Yeah, it's so good. Here, let me bring it around your ears. Oh yeah. I love it. So good. So good. And oh, I've brought this box out before, but I like the wooden tippy taps. This one also makes a cool sound when you open it. Let's open it again. Oh, which way? impressed by the folks that do the slow taps really well. Okay, let's move on. Even though I really like that one. Oh, this is a bonus treat that I have here for you. It's just bubble wrap, but it's the most non-abrasive bubble wrap sound that I have maybe ever heard, and I saved it for you guys. I saved it from my 8-year-old. He wanted to pop it, but I was like, no, I need that for a video. It's mine. So it's for you guys. He can have whatever's left over. But it's because the bubbles are so small. Next. Oh. I still get tingles. So I love doing this. I was on Reddit and I saw a post asking about, does anybody still get tingles, or do you feel like you're immune? I've had dry spells where I was like, oh, it's over for me. And then something will happen completely mundane and I'm like, oh, just kidding. Or I'll stumble across a new creator. Or even just like it's just, I'm not immune. Thank goodness, is what I'm getting at. I felt sorry for that person. And I hope they find somebody or something that brings their tingles back. Not all ASMR is experienced as tingles, though. The most common feeling is the feeling of relaxation you get. A lot of folks think that it's just because your brain is focusing, but it's not. When they've studied the brain with ASMR, this is super new, but we see that it actually lights up the different parts of our brains that trigger relaxation and relaxation chemicals. Another ASMR experience is feeling like you have a weighted blanket over different parts of your body, often the shoulders or the chest, sometimes the legs though. I get that on my head. Feels like somebody's pressing down on my head or my shoulders. And it's actually my preferred ASMR experience. Makes me super sleepy. And it's the one I get the most often. taps and tingling sounds. For some reason, it's nostalgic to me. Probably because my Nana collects a bunch of baubles. So. Okay, set this here. Hi. Sorry to get close to you like that without warning. Next, I have this, which is a box. But it's not just any box. I think this is Japanese, but I'm not sure, and I haven't looked it up. But I believe this is a antique wooden Japanese fan. Oh, it's got this beautiful, I mean, you can see, I got this at an antique store a long time ago. It's got the velvet inside. And set this here. It makes the most incredible sound. Okay, are you ready? Okay. It is old, as you can see. And you can see, maybe it's Chinese, I don't know. The image of the pandas in the forest. And I bought this because of the sounds it makes, like maybe 10 years ago. It smells divine. It smells like incense. You can see that on the end it's got that wood burn design into it. So pretty. Fix that part. There we go. I don't know. What do you think? I'm gonna make a role play with this soon, I think. Just gotta figure out some details. I love these little clasps on the side. See that? Everything about it is beautiful. And I also have another wonderful thing from the other side of the world to show you. It's another box that my friends brought back from Egypt for me. That shiny supposed to go to Egypt with them, but some stuff happened and I couldn't, and they brought me back gifts that I completely did not expect, but have been blown away by. My friends actually went to Egypt because they were meeting with Egyptologists, because one of my best friends is making a D&D campaign all based on ancient Egyptian mythology. Look at that, it's blue on the inside. If you're interested in ancient Egypt or Dungeons and Dragons, you should check out this campaign. It launches, I think, in November. The Kickstarter is happening right now, and I've played it twice. It's amazing. The first time we played the campaign, it went for 3 years, and it was amazing. It was my most favorite Dungeons and Dragons experience. And my crew, my campaign crew, were actually in the campaign book, the rule book for this campaign, because we were the first ones to workshop it all the way through, which I feel really honored to have been able to do. But I'll probably talk about that more soon. It's been really cool to be part of this project. I'm sad I didn't get to go to Egypt, but look at this. I mean, I'm so grateful to have friends that think of me when I'm not there. And look at the stars. Like, this is just, it's so me. It really is. And I love Abalone Shell. It's one of my favorites. Okay, what else I have for you? I have a plant. And while I'm not going to tap on the plant itself, although I guess I could, see what happens. It's the pot that's made out of, I think, just quick pour concrete, but it looks like stone. And I like the way it sounds. This is a syngonium. Can you see it? And it's actually pretty happy. It was very not happy, because they don't do well with cold, and I had it in the wrong spot when the temperature started to drop. But it's come back. It has a brother that I propagated that's 3 times this size, but I was really worried about this guy for a bit. But we made it. My home is home for wayward plants. I really like to nurse things back to health. There's a sound happening, so I might end this one here, but let me know what you thought.